Okay, number 6. Chauncey is building a storage bench for his son's playroom. Okay, so Chauncey, beep, and he's building a bench. The storage bench will fit into the corner against 2 walls to form a triangle. All right, triangle. Chauncey wants to buy a triangular shaped cover for the bench. Okay, all right. If the storage bench is beep 2.5 feet along one wall, beep and 4 1/4 feet along the other wall, how big will the cover have to be to cover the entire bench? Beep. All right, so it seems a little confusing, but it doesn't have to be. So on number 6, if you look across, this is the picture they gave. Okay, now they said it's 2.5 feet along one wall, 2.5 feet, and then 4 1/4 feet along the other wall. Okay, all right, so we need to find, you got it, the area squarea. All right, so let's go ahead and put area. How do we find the area of a triangle? Wonderful, base times height divided by 2. All right, so what is the base? Right, and it's kind of strange the base is up in the air, but that's okay. The length of it is 4 1/4 feet. So let's put 4 1/4 times, what's the height or the altitude? Yeah, 2.5. And eventually we're going to divide by 2, but first let's multiply. All right, we need to make these into improper fractions before we multiply. Do you remember how to do that? Yeah, okay. All right, so here we go. 4 times 4 plus 1. So what is 4 times 4? Excellent. Add 1 to 16. All right, 17 over 4. The denominator will not change. We're only renaming the numerator, the top. What is 2 times 2 plus 1? Get it? 5 over 2. All right, so we're going to go straight across. Diddy's going to help you out. 17 times 5 is 85. Great job. Over 4 times 2? Exactly, 8. Okay. Now, before we change this into a mixed fraction, we still need to divide by 2. So I'm going to put on here, divide by 2. Now, before we do, keep it, change it, flip it. Keep it, change it, flip it. We need to put the 2 over, right, 1. Okay, so we're going to keep the first, change this to its inverse operation, which is, yes, multiplication. And we're going to flip the second fraction. All right, so keep it. Good job, Hansi. 85 over 8, change division to multiplication, and flip 2 over 1 to, yeah, 1 over 2, or 1/2. All right, let's go straight across. 85 times 1, of course, is 85. And 8 times 2 is, excellent, 16. All right, now if you went and said, oh, well, yeah, the bench is going to be 85 over 16. Most people are going to look at you like you have 3 eyes. So we need to change this into a mixed fraction so it makes more sense.
3 eyes like an alien.
3 eyes like an alien. So put the numerator inside the doghouse or inside the division house, and 16 on the outside. All right.
Mommy, that no twins.
We will. 1 second. All right. So how many times can 16 fit evenly into 85? I'm leaning towards 5 as well. Good job. 5. So put a 5. 5 times 16 is 80. Subtract, we're left with, yes, 5. All right. Now, we have no other numbers to bring down, so you got it. Put the decimal point, put a 0, drop the 0. How many times can 16 fit into 50? 3. Beautiful. Okay. 3.
I knew that was 3.
You knew that?
Yeah.
16, the product of 16 and 3, or 16 times 3, is 48. And we're left with 2. All right, we're only going to bring down one more 0. All right, how many times can 16 fit into 20? Yes, once. Okay, subtract, we're left with 4. All right, so it's about 5.31 feet squared. That is a very, very small cover. All right, so let's put 5.31. Why did I make a T? Sorry. feet squared. Okay. Or what could we put? Let's see here. Or we could put 5 and 5/16 feet squared. Great job.